The EF4 tornado that Pat and Sadie survived was just one of 74 tornadoes that slammed the Midwest that day. Most Novembers, you see half that across the entire country. How are so many tornadoes spawned in a single day?
Pat and Sadie Connor lived through one of the most extreme weather events we've had in the Midwest. We had a very unstable atmosphere. So these big supercells that formed on November 17th produced multiple tornadoes.
There are a couple of ways this can happen. What often occurs in an outbreak is that when a tornado begins to die, another tornado will then form. But there is another phenomenon that can strike during violent storms: satellite tornadoes.
A satellite tornado is a small tornado that forms right outside of a major tornado.
How this happens is not known exactly, but Mario will demonstrate that the key might be in the way air interacts with a tornado. He positions several green jugs in a stream. Each one represents a tornado, and the water is the air flowing around them.
Since water and air behave in the same way, we can use water to simulate November 17, 2013.
Using a ping pong ball, Mario can track what happens as the air encounters each tornado.
If I follow it, basically I can see it's moving around the tornadoes. And eventually, wow, there it is.
Rather than continuing past the tornado, the air is pulled into a mini rotation on the downwind side of it. In the atmosphere, this whirling air can become a satellite tornado, meaning one tornado can suddenly become two, multiplying the danger.
Satellite tornadoes form for brief periods of time, but they can be very destructive.
Satellite tornadoes are rare and only associated with very large and intense storm systems. At least one was sighted during the November outbreak. That's an indication of how powerful the storm was, and subsequently why so many tornadoes formed that day.
It's not common to see 70 tornadoes touch down in one day, but that's the way the atmosphere is. It's very unpredictable.
One thing is for sure, it is something Pat and Sadie were lucky to walk away from.
You don't survive something that devastating in the positions that we were in. It really made me realize how close it was to losing everything.